Good morning, Melton Truck Lines. There we go. Let's make a little noise this morning. Good morning. Well, welcome to all of our drivers in the house. Let's give them a round of applause for all they do for us. A lot of these guys here are in orientation right now, so thank you guys for choosing Melton. Let's also take a minute and look at this beautiful foyer we have thanks to our maintenance guys. This is just beautiful. Oh, and yes, thank you. And Mr. Mike Dargell, where is he? He's wearing his mask today, but he also contributed, so thank you. It was beautiful. We do have several anniversaries to celebrate today, and we also have some food afterwards. So let's go ahead and get going and roll that footage. First up is Mr. Mike Dargell with 18 years. Mike, if you're in the house, wave at us. Next up is Lisa Potter with 17 years. Stephanie Phillips with 15 years in extended coverage. Let's also make a little noise for Mariana Watachi with 14 years. Next up is Kevin Gordon, 17 years, our safety supervisor. He was making sure we were warm a minute ago, putting logs on that fire. All right, in our 7 and 9 year category, I'm going to read the names, and if you guys will hold your applause, we have Robert Batanti, 9 years, our lead orientation instructor. We have Delaney Ray, 8 years, our director of HR and recruiting. We have George Landa with 8 years, our medical assistant in Laredo. And Oscar Antu with 7 years, our yard supervisor for Melton Logistics in Laredo. In our 5 to 6 year category, we have Miguel Rodriguez with 6 years, our service technician. Robert Hustler with 5 years, our lead carrier manager for logistics. And Stephanie Renner with 5 years, accounting associate. In our 3 to 4 year category, we have Nisha Cremans with 4 years, our lead driver services coordinator, and Dathan Condor with 2 years, our service technician. We have a couple of new hires to celebrate as well. We have TJ Kramer, inspection bay technician. We also have SD Hanby in outside repair. Let's give them a round of applause. All right, we also have Melody Walker, that is an account manager for Melton Logistics. Let's make some noise for her also. All right, like every month, we've got a slew of birthdays, so if you have a birthday in the month of December, happy birthday to each of you. All right, next for our driver of the month and rookie of the month, our driver of the month for November is Juan Chavez Delgado. And our rookie of the month is Stephen Blizzard. Very appropriate name for what's happening in Tulsa today. All right, I'm going to pass this over to Brett for a quick wellness update. Brett, they're all yours.
All right. Sounds good. All right, so I've got just 3 things to talk about. So you've probably seen my emails. We're doing another app challenge, fitness app challenge. So if you need help downloading that app, come see me. I'll help you download it. But basically, you'll do this challenge will start January 1st, and it'll run through April 1st. And all you're doing is logging your exercise. So for the drivers, you can log your load securement. You can log all that stuff. And if you hit the 10,000 calorie goal by April 1st, we'll hook you up with a t-shirt. And I think I'm going to do a water bottle or something cool this year. So get signed up. So go back and read my email. If you deleted it, let me know. A lot of people delete my emails. Let me know and I'll resend it to you. In-body testing. So this is a really good time of year to get your in-body test done. The in-body can determine your percent body fat, pounds of muscle, pounds of water. It'll kind of give you some goals and help you set some goals and all that good stuff. We've got a big group of people doing several departments right now doing a big fitness challenge. So I counted this morning, I've done 53 this month in bodies. So don't delay if you want to get that done. Shoot me an email and we'll get you scheduled for that. It takes about 15 minutes. And then just a reminder that we've got a Facebook group out there. If you search Melton Tort, We've got I think we have 600 people in there now, which is pretty cool. So if you're on Facebook and you want to join that group, just go in and search Melton Torqued, join the group, and we'll get you hooked up with that group. And there's recipes, workouts, all kinds of stuff on there. So it just kind of keeps you in the loop and all the wellness stuff going on. So thank you.
Thank you, Brett. All right, I'm going to ask Spence to come up and join me for just a moment.
Hey, good morning. Thank you for having me. I've got a special guest with us today, Mark Segovia, with Employment and Support for Guard and Reserve. So this organization is really cool. They work with companies as well as reservists. And one of the great things they do is recognize companies that are leaders in supporting reservists and Guard members. So I would like to turn it over to Mark for a special presentation.
Thank you, Spence. We are so glad to be here. Of the people here, raise your hand if you're a veteran. Okay, first off, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service. I know a lot of people say that, but we truly appreciate your service for our country. And what we'd like to do is present some awards that Spence actually nominated these 3 people because of their support of him and other veterans and other Guard and Reserve members for their service during the year. So first one is Dan Taylor. Thank you, sir.
Can you guys come over for a
Yeah,
picture?
You're going to
let's get you in the middle.
Yeah, get in there too, Mark.
There we go. Now we'll look at it. Thank you, sir. And the next one is Russ Elliott. Now, let's get you right. The other thing, I know that Russ also has a son that's in the Marines, I believe.
Yes, yeah, a Marine.
So thank you for your service, and just wanted to say thank you.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And last but not least, Bob Peterson.
Okay, all right. Cool. All right,
There we go.
sounds like it.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
Spence. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I got my glasses here somewhere, but the thing about it is all these 3 individuals have done a tremendous job in making sure that Spence and other people in the Guard and Reserve are supported during their drill weekends. We know that there's sometimes, especially during deployments and things, some of your employees are gone for a good long time, and so we want to thank them and other people too, because they kind of take the load of that person when they're gone. So thank you very much. And this is an incredibly gorgeous facility. I am just in awe. When I walked in here, I thought I was in some resort or something. So anyway, thank you so much, and Spence, thank you so much for your service.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, next up, I'm going to pass it over to Mr. Robert Reagan for our company update.
Thank you, Lise. All right, this will be fairly quick, but we always tell our drivers, our shop people, and on days like today, our property management folks, how much we appreciate them. But my goodness, it's tough out there, so we appreciate the work all of you guys are doing today and all year long, but especially on days like today, so thank you. Not going to go into a lot of number details, just it's at the end of the year, and I was thinking about what all we have to be thankful for as a company. I think everyone's aware that Melton Truck Line's side set many financial records this year. We had an incredible year. Melton Logistics also set many records and had an incredible year. So as a result of that, what's really cool is we also paid incredible bonuses, record-breaking bonuses. So it has been a heck of a run in 2022. We pay our ambassadors and our Blue Knights their bonuses once a year after we close the books. And that's a breakfast we have that's usually a lot of fun, or it is a lot of fun and usually get a lot of guys there. This year, that morning, we're going to pass out over $1.5 million worth of checks to the drivers. And I can assure you, Bob and all of us enjoy passing it out as much as the drivers enjoy receiving it because they earn every penny. And with all the pay increases we've done and the good year that we've had, many of our ambassadors are going to make over $100,000 this year, which is really, really cool also. So anyways, unless anyone has any questions, it was a heck of a year. We all know 2023 may be a little bit tougher, but as Bob says in his quarterly bonus memos, in good times or bad times, referring to the economic cycle, we always outperform our competition. I talked to many other fleets, and especially on the flatbed side, I can't think of anyone who has the returns we do. So we know how to run a good trucking company regardless, and we'll have a good year next year.
All right, that's called Melton Proud right there, right? Woo! Thank you, Angie. All right, the one, woohoo! All right, just a couple more things, housekeeping item. We're gonna allow all of our drivers and our shop staff go through that lunch line first, and the rest of us will follow. But before we end, there's several shout outs I'd love to give for the month of December, but for today, I want to shout out our operations crew because December is the most magical time of the year for them as they get so many drivers home for Christmas. So let's give a shout out to all of our ops folks for taking care of our drivers. And lastly, guys, let's eat. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.